Good morning, everyone. It is 5:30, and this is Miss Rwanda 2021. The 20 girls are right here, ready to get down with the sports coach Gael. We're about to have an interview with him, but firstly, we're going to be taking a look at how the girls are going to be going down with some exercise, some warm ups, some stretching. We're going to take a look at all that, and it's happening right now in the morning.
One, two. You just need to be focused. 3. Focus. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. Very good.
This is Miss Rwanda 2021. Yeah, so like I said, I'm right here with Coach Gael as he's about to tell us how he coaches the girls, what tactics he uses, and how he gets them to be how fit they are. Hi, Coach Gael.
Hello, I'm Altina.
How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
So, how does it feel to be the main coach for Miss Rwanda?
Actually, it feels great. It's something fun because it's all about life. It's all about life. That's what we teach them. We teach them how to be healthy in general. It's not about eating and sleeping only. It's all about also exercising. Today we went through the stretchings, the basics exercise. It was not that hard.
All right, Gael. So I personally know how hard it is to wake up at around 5:30, and so when the girls get here, how do you get them to be alive? Because I know they're still full of sleep, and it's hard for them to work out when they're still thinking about the sleep that they left. Or what tactics do you use, or how do you get them to wake up?
You just need to follow their pace. You don't have to train them like they are people who normally train each and every day. So actually for the first day, you don't make it hard. For today, what we have done is like easy exercise, but basics, but touching each part.
All right, Gail. So, what about the mentality that just because they're not overweight, they don't need to do sports? Some of them might think like that because, well, they're skinny or they're not that fat. They don't need to do sports. What should you tell people out there watching that, or for the contestants out there?
Advice I can give it to all the audience out there: sport, it's not the way you look. It's all about your life.
This is Miss Rwanda 2021. We're right here in the kitchen where some of the contestants are going to be learning how to cook some breakfast as they cook for the other contestants. There are 20, but some of them are going to be right here in the kitchen as they prepare breakfast for the others who are going to be sitting right there in the dining hall. Let's take a look at how they're going to prepare it, how they're going to learn how to do it, and let's see how they learn how to live in a life where all things are possible. Let's take a look. Hope uramutse neza.
Aramutse.
Umeze neza?
Yego meze neza.
Ngaho dusobanurira ahantu turi n'ibyo uri gukora.
Aha turi mu gikoni, twari turimo gutegura amafunguro ya bagenzi bacu.
Okay. None se usanzwe uzi guteka cyangwa no uri kubyiga?
Ntabwo nari mbizi, ntabwo nari professional cyane, ariko hari ibyo ndimo kugenda niga cyane.
Okay, ngaho dukatira igitunguru unatubwira impamvu bagifata runaka utubwire byose.
Muri batubwiye ko iki cyuma bacyita chef knife, kugira ngo ugikate neza ntuze kwikata intoki zawe ntizize guhura n'ikibazo ufata nyine usa nk'ugize gutya ariko njye nuko mfite inzara ku batazifite usa nk'uduhina ugakata in small pieces.
Twese nitwo du small pieces of
ego nidusoza gutya none twongera dukata utundi du pieces duto cyane kugira ngo uturundanye udutware twose udushyiremo hano you use a knife aho kugira ngo ukoreshe intoki zawe.
Kuki ukoresha knife se?
Intoki ntabwo ari nziza beto dose ko ari ugukoresha knife.
Wow, none se mugiye kudutekera iki?
Ni umureti haba harimo cheese, pavuro, ibitunguru and ham.
Ni wowe uri budutekere cyangwa ni bagenzi bawe? Thank you so much, Rob.
Welcome.
Good morning, Tata. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
How is your morning going so far?
Great. I'm grateful. Yeah, sure.
So tell us what you've been doing for us right here.
I'm doing omelette. Yeah, different commands. You just tell me what to do for you, then I do it.
All right. So what are the ingredients? And I just saw you flipping an egg. How did that go for you?
It was cool. Here I'm with cheese, green pepper, tomatoes, ham, onions, and yellow pepper. Yeah. So and some salt, eggs. Yeah.
All right. So tell us the whole process when you're making an egg, because it's just how you do it. So how did that go for you? And are you normally a good cook, or you're still learning?
I'm a good cook because it's my hobby too. So the process, you first, someone told you the number of eggs she wants or he wants. Then you first break the eggs and you put into this. Then you mix with some ingredients. There are some people who like ham, green pepper, and maybe cheese. She tells you, then you put it there. Then after you cook it, yeah, there's some olive oil here. Yeah.
All right.
So you put salt. I forgot. You put salt in there.
For the flavor.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So when you flip the egg, is that a talent, or it can easily work for everyone? Because I'm sure some people cannot manage.
I think it can easily work with everyone who just need it. Yeah.
All right. So what else can you cook apart from an omelette?
I think rice, meat, chips, spaghetti, yeah, and some other, yeah, vegetable, yeah.
You're sure you can cook spaghetti the way it is hard?
I can, but not for many people, like four, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I can't wait for you to see what you guys are cooking for your friends.
Thank you.
Good morning, Witness. How are you?
Good morning, I'm great.
You're great. How was your morning? How did you start your morning?
My morning, as you can see, is fun.
So tell us what you're doing here. Tell us what you just made and how you made it.
I'm doing an omelette with onions, tomatoes, ham, cheese, and green pepper.
Before I ask you how you made the omelette, what is your favorite ingredient here?
It's cheese and ham.
Oh, I love ham too, but not cheese. Yeah, so how did you make your omelette and which ingredients of these ones did you use?
First, I cracked the eggs. I put salt. I put ham, tomatoes, onions, and cheese. I also put green pepper. And after cracking them, I collect those and put in the eggs. And then make sure the salt is enough. And then you start cooking with the olive oil.
All right. So for those who don't know and who are watching, how do you make sure the salt is enough in your omelette?
You have to make sure like the quantity is like you use your common sense to see if it's too much or like if it's too little. Yeah.
All right. So, what was the hardest part of making the omelette?
Um, there wasn't any hard part.
Any hard parts? Are you sure? Even the flipping.
Oh yeah, the flipping.
Yeah. So that was the hard part, huh? All right. And what are you hoping to learn throughout these 2 weeks in terms of cooking?
I'm looking forward to learning everything I can learn. Yeah, so it'll be.
Do you normally cook or it's a first time thing?
I always cook at home.
What's your favorite meal to cook?
Fish.
Fish. Oh, I remember you told me that you love fish. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
From Laila.
mwaramutse neza
Umeze neza?
meze neza cyane
Alright. Igitondo cyawe gitangiye gute?
igitondo cyanjye nagitangiye neza cyane nk'uko mubibona ndi guteka
Ngaho tubwira icyo watetse unatubwira ibyo wakoraga hano.
kuko ndi supervisor ninjye wateguye bino ndi no kubafasha guteka
None ni kubera watinye ipanu byagenze gute? Supervisor gusa?
nyine ndi kubigisha guteka njyewe nsanzwe mbizi rero nari ndi kubafasha ngo dusangire ubumenyi bwanjye
Ntabwo tubeshe?
ntabwo mbabeshya
Uko usanzwe uzi guteka iki?
byose
Ese ni?
nta biryo ntashobora guteka
Specifying.
okay specialite yanjye nkunda guteka spaghetti bolognese ku babizi
Alright. Uzayidutekera?
Ndayibatekera.
Alright. Urakoze.
urakoze
Waramutse neza chef.
Waramutse neza.
Umeze ute muri iki gitondo?
Umeze neza cyane.
Alright. Ngaho tubwire ukuntu wigishije abakobwa bacu ukuntu byagenze n'icyo wabigishije.
Okay, murakoze cyane. Nabigishije guteka breakfast cyane cyane kujyanye n'amagi. Ni cyane nabwiye nabyo gukora mise en place. Kuko guteka burya no gukora mise en place. Nabigishije gukata ibitunguru, inyanya, pavuro. Babwira ko izo ngizo bigita condiment z'imireti. Ni ibintu bijyanye n'imireti. Ikintu nababwiye kindi ni uko umukiriya yaje umubaza icyo ashaka. Ushaka amagi angahe? Ushaka tugushyiriremo iki? Nkuko mwabibonye barabizi babizi nanabikunze cyane bazi guteka gusa no kongera ubumenyi bukeya gusa sibyo no kuvuga ngo nabigisha uko bikora byose hanyuma no kubaderesa isahani ariko badeseje hariya hanyuma babwira ko umukiriya yaje umubaza icyo ashaka hari omelette hari fried eggs hari scramble so byose babibona
Nabibonye bazi guteka cyane. None se kuki amagi ari ikintu cy'ingenzi muri breakfast?
ukuvuga ngo breakfast abantu benshi ntabwo bakunda kurya ibiryo bisanzwe cyane cyane abantu bafite ubumenyi bwo hejuru nabwo ubumenyi bwo hejuru bakunda kurya amagi cyane. Amagi ni intungamubiri kuko buri muntu utarya inyama arya amagi afite proteine. Undi ushaka kurya isosi hari imbere za bacon irira igi gusa n'umugati.
None se muri ibi byumweru bibiri urifuza ko abakobwa bamenya guteka iki?
Icya mbere burya iyo amaze kumenya breakfast kugikurikiraho ni iki ni lunch na dinner. So ndifuza ko bazaza no mu gikoni imbere tukora lunch na dinner. Nicyo cy'ingenzi nshaka.
Okay. None se muri breakfast ikintu gikomeye guteka cyane ni iki?
Nta kintu gikomeye kirimo iyo ufite ubushake. Ikintu nzi kiri abagore ni ugusimbiza ipanu. Tugutaninga umureti. So nabonye babizi cyane. Barabizi cyane ku buryo byanunguye. Nari nzi ko batazi gukora icyo fried eggs. Babonye ko bafite ubuhanga cyane barabizi cyane.
Urakoze cyane.
Urakoze cyane nawe.
There you have it. Your 4 contestants have learned how to cook. They made for us an omelette with different ingredients, onions, tomatoes, green pepper, as well as ham and cheese. And they really learned how to make an amazing breakfast. They made it for their fellow contestants. And I was with the chef as well as he guided them. And I also learned how to make a few things as well. So come along as we get to see if the fellow contestants enjoyed what they made for them. Grace, how are you?
Hi, Martina. I'm good.
You're good? So I can see you're on the table and I can see some omelets in front of you that your friends made. How is it? How did it taste?
It tasted wonderful, and I'm amazed that my friends can actually cook.
Can you cook as well?
Yes, I can.
All right. From the omelet that you tasted, what ingredients do you think are in there?
I think eggs and a little bit of tomatoes and pepper and salt. Yeah, and a little bit of oil. Yeah.
All right. So is the salt just right?
Yes. Actually, I think it's very little, but it's okay.
So you could have added more, huh?
I guess this is what's healthy, I guess. Yeah.
So if it's your turn, what are you hoping to cook or learn to cook?
If it's my turn, I think I want to learn how they prepare the sausage for in the morning, and maybe make an omelette and French toast. Yeah, I think that.
Thank you. Waramutse Sonia.
Waramutse Martina.
Umeze ute?
Meze neza cyane.
All right. So wariye iki bagutetse iki?
Nariye omelette irimo jambo and vegetables.
Wabikunze?
Cyane. Yeah.
All right. None se wowe nujya guteka uzatekera iki bagenzi bawe?
Nshaka kuzabakorera sandwiches.
Sandwiches harimo iki? Nzi ko of course haba harimo umugati. Mu ndani hazaba harimo iki?
Yego harimo jambo, harimo ama vegetables, mayonnaise. Yeah.
The mayonnaise nkanjye?
Cyane.
Okay. Harya uzi guteka cyangwa uzaba uri kubyiga?
Oya nsanzwe mbizi nyine apana nka chef ariko ndagerageza.
Okay. None niki uzi guteka cyane?
Nzi gukora ama salad no gukora ama snacks.
Snacks. All right. Bagenzi bawe bagutekeye neza?
Neza cyane.
Wabikunze? Natali waramutse?
Uramutse neza.
Yego. Igitondo cyawe cyari kimeze gute?
Cyari kimeze neza nuko twazindutse kare ariko tuzamenyera.
Nibwo buzima. Bagenzi bawe bagutekeye iki?
Umureti.
Ururimo iki?
Harimo inyanya, poivro, ibitunguru n'amagi.
Okay. Wabikunze?
Nabikunze.
Cyane cyangwa
Sibyo ko bashyizemo inyanya nazikunda ariko nta kibazo.
Okay. None se wowe uzadutekera iki cyangwa bagenzi bawe?
Njye nzabatekera ibijumba bitogosheje ubundi wabikuramo ukabikaranga kabisa biraryoha.
Ubiteka se cyangwa nibyo uri kwivugira?
Njye ndabizi ukamanuza n'amata y'ikivuguto.
Ese nibyo bashaka cyangwa nicyo ushaka ko barya?
Kuko njye mbizi kubiteka numva nabo babirya nta kintu bitwaye, ni ibiryo by'abanyarwanda ba kera kandi ni sawa, biri healthy.
Biri healthy? Usanzwe uzi guteka cyangwa uzi guteka imyumbati gusa?
Ibijumba n'ibindi bikeya ntago nzi byinshi.
N'amazi?
N'amazi n'umuceri byose.
Okay. I think it's safe to say that the contestants can definitely cook. We took a look at how 4 of them could cook for their other contestants, and we also talked to the others that tasted what their fellow contestants ate for them and cooked for them. So it was an amazing thing to see. It was an amazing thing to witness, and talking to the chef and seeing how he was interacting with the contestants was also amazing as well. Remember, this is Miss Rwanda 2021, and I can't wait to see what the other contestants cook for us tomorrow. We are right here at Narama Genocide Memorial Site, where the 20 contestants are going to be visiting this memorial site. They're going to learn more about their history, what happened here. They're going to be visiting the different places that this Genocide Memorial Site has to offer. And they're also going to be guided by the head of the site. They're also going to be offering some gifts to old ladies who are genocide survivors, and it's their token of appreciation to show them that they care and know the history of what happened here. Stay tuned, and we're going to ride with them.
Hano hubatse urwibutso nk'uko mubibona, hari santarare, hari kiliziya. Nk'uko mubizi kuva kera, kuva amarorerwa yatangira mu Rwanda muri za 59 abantu bakunze guhungira kuri za misiyoni, muri za kiliziya. Mu bihe byatambutse barahakiriraga. muri 1994 ntabwo byashobotse kuko ubwicanyi bwari bukabije, n'aha rero ni muri urwo rwego. Jenoside yatangiye vuba hano, ntabwo yatinze, kuva itariki 7 ubwicanyi bwaratangiye, abantu babanza kwirwanaho, ariko interahamwe ziturutse hirya no hino zifatanyije n'iza hano ndetse n'abasirikare n'abapolisi babamerera nabi, noneho bamwe bahungira hano ari benshi bibaza ko bari buhakirire, abandi bajya ahandi ku mashuri, abandi baguma imuhira biruka hirya no hino, abandi ndetse bakajya bagerageza no guhungira i Kigali bizeye ko ubuyobozi bwabafasha. Hano rero habereye ubwicanyi bukomeye kuko hari abantu benshi. Tariki 15 z'ukwezi kwa 4 1994 nibwo haje amabisi y'abasirikare ariko umwe arimo n'interahamwe, baraza baragota, mwabonye yuko kiliziya yashenywe, mbese amadirishya n'iki, ahanyuraga amagrenade n'izindi mbunda barashishaga. Babishe mu gihe cy'umunsi wose, barangije barigendera basiga imirambo, imyinshi yari mu kiliziya ariko no hanze yari ihari. Mwabonye no mu gikoni, hari igikoni ndetse n'agashuri abana bigiragamo gatigisima. Hano ubwo bwicanyi bwahise burangira, gusa nyuma bakomeza kubicira hirya no hino mu misozi, abandi baza guhungira ndetse mu rufunzo hafi ya bose, bakajya babasangayo kubica buri gihe, kugeza ubwo mu kwezi kwa 5 ingabo za FPR inkotanyi zibashije kubarokora zikabajyana i Nyamata, bakabanza kwiyondora mbere yuko abarokotse babasha kugaruka ino mu masambu yabo.
Igikorwa twakoze cyo gusukura urwibutso ni igikorwa cyiza, ni uguha agaciro abantu bahari. Ntabwo bapfuye kubiga izindi mpamvu, ahubwo bapfuye kubera ko bazize uko basaga, uko bari bameze. Numva ko ari igikorwa cyiza twakoze cyo kuba twabakoreye isuku mu rwego rwo kubaha agaciro ndetse no kububaha.
Kuba twakoze isuku aha abacu baruhukiye ni ikintu cyiza cyane, natwe twumvisha hari umusanzu twatanze ku gihugu.
Kuri njyewe yari inshuro ya mbere kuba nsuye runo rwibutso rwa Ntarama. Nabwiwe amateka y'ibyahabereye, ariko nagiye mbasha no kubona ahantu hatandukanye n'abari barimo n'imibiri yabo. Ahamwe twabonyemo n'imyenda, byari experience iri real kandi numva yankozeho.
My experience here is sad. It's sad seeing what happened here, the history. One thing that touched me is the clothes we saw and the shoes for kids.
Cyambabaje cyane ni naho abana bigiraga amasakramentu, batweretse aho bagiye bakubita ku gikuta, haracyariho amaraso.
Hano hashyinguye imibiri isaga 5,000, ariko si abiciwe hano gusa, n'andi igenda iboneka hirya no hino, ndetse n'ubu ngubu ibikorwa byo gushyingura biracyakomeza kuko hari imibiri igenda iboneka buhoro buhoro.
Igihugu cyacu cyagize amateka akomeye cyane, kuko kumva ko mu munsi umwe hishwe abantu 5,000 mu masaha agera kuri 12, ni ubwicanyi bukomeye cyane bw'indengakamere. Nkaba numva ko dukwiye gukomeza gusigasira, kubaka amahoro kugira ngo ibyabaye bitazongera kubaho.
Impamvu numva ko ari ikintu cy'ingenzi kumenya amateka, nuko bidufasha kumenya aho twavuye, bikadufasha kumenya amateka y'igihugu cyacu, inzira twanyuzemo kugira ngo tugere ku iterambere, bikadufasha no gusigasira ibyiza tumaze kugeraho.
Icyo twashaka ko biga ni aya mateka, by'umwihariko abana batoya b'Abanyarwanda bagomba kuyamenya. Iyo bayamenye bibaha inzira yo kuyirinda, bagakurana uburere bwiza, bazi ko amacakubiri ari ibintu bibi, hanyuma rero nabo bakamenya inzira bagomba guha igihugu cyabo. Mwabonye ko twasoreje ku rumuri rw'icyizere, tubafitiye icyizere.
Nabyakiriye neza, umva byandeze mu buryo nanazanye n'amarira, nkumva ibyishimo biraza bizana n'amarira. Nakoze cyane, urakagira amahoro rwose.
Welcome back to Miss Rwanda 2021. I'm about to have a conversation with three ladies who are here in the boot camp as they equip the young ladies with public speaking skills as well as different skills that will help them not only in the finale but in their day-to-day lives as they present their projects as well as their ideas as they are able to brainstorm and make them into something tangible. Let's see and find out how it has been going with them so far.
My name is Katharina or Kati. I work for Starfrica, which is the abbreviation for Startup Germany Africa. I'm originally from Germany. I moved to Rwanda last year, to Kigali in October, to work here for 3 years for a project called Starfrica. And our goal is to increase or improve the business relations between Germany and Rwanda, with a really strong focus on entrepreneurship and startups. We have a partnership between our university, that's the University of Koblenz in Germany, and the University of Rwanda. So we will focus on startups, entrepreneurship, and we will also build up an incubator.
My name is Sylvia Macario, and I'm the co-founder of a company called Hept Analytics. We're based in Kigali, Rwanda, and why I joined Kathy in her mission to, enable the process of training the girls in the confidence arena is I'm an entrepreneur. I've been in the process of being in stages where I have to pitch ideas and I understand all the stages someone has to go through. So being part of this has been very helpful also to look at the past and how I came up with the journey of being an entrepreneur. And I'm glad I'm here to support the girls to take the ideas to the market maybe or just present to the public.
My name is Natasha Karangwa and I am a spoken word artist and project coordinator at Generation Rise Rwanda. And I am here because I joined the girls, if I can call them so. These ladies, these two beautiful ladies, and this journey to train public speaking and Miss Rwanda, because as an artist, I know that it can be something not easy to be on stage and that, and I have experience now, and I feel like I have a lot to transmit and give to the girls. Thank you.
Yeah, so we take care of the idea generation and public speaking workshop because in the end, those 20 contestants, they have to present in front of a jury their most innovative project. And we know that can be really stressful, as Natasha just said. It's a lot of pressure behind. They have those 30 or 60 seconds to really present the idea with confidence, with in an authentic way. And we want to give them that confidence they already have, but maybe it's hidden somewhere, and we want to help them to bring it out there.
As Kathy has mentioned, it's when you have an idea, it's very fuzzy. You have different things that are hovering in your head. How do you make sure that you hit the nail on the target? It might not be concrete as it should be at the start of the brainstorming session, because you come up with different things that relate to the same idea, but then which one is going to be optimal, for example, to be sustainable in helping you make money or in helping you make an impact that you want to see at scale. So that's why I think it's very fundamental for us to be here and to be present for them and to support them in all ways, because everybody is at different stages. You'll find other girls are like 20 years old, 19, I think the youngest. How do you make sure that they get to the same level of confidence? And I think that's what we are focusing on as we train them in different aspects. It might be public speaking, but at the same time, they will go on with this knowledge for their careers as well as whatever ideas they come up with.
So we will be working with them for 6 days, basically. We are really active with them on the first week, and we see it kind of as a journey. So we started yesterday where we just wanted to make sure they get to know each other, they feel comfortable. Also to talk about their project in front of the other ones, because at the end they're also they're their opponents. They all want to win. So we also want to make sure that this doesn't really come through they should also see themselves as buddies and friends. So yesterday we did a lot of introduction, but we also tried to involve the team from Koblenz. So my supervisor and our professor for entrepreneurship, he had recorded a video, he had recorded a session, because that's what he does. He's a professor for entrepreneurship, and he showed them how can you come up with the idea? How do you come up with the creativity, which can be sometimes really scary. So we started with that yesterday. Today we went deeper. We gave them time to look around. They should use their surrounding. We are in a really nice environment here in Nyamata. So we gave them the chance to just take the time and like look around what kind of ideas might come into their mind. Some already came with good ideas, but we also wanted to fresh their mind. And tomorrow what we will do is also breathing exercises, and also what do you do when you have stage fright? What do you do when you go on the stage and then suddenly you forget your words? You can do something with breathing. You can do something that you use a focal point in the audience, and that you also try to be as authentic as possible. Don't see the jury as your enemy. Just try to tell a story, be as authentic as possible. And people love stories. So if you come up with a story during your pitch, that's great. And that's what we try to teach them right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like she said everything, but most importantly is what I want to piggyback on what she said on the importance of being friends. We created a buddy system where they check on each other every other evening. So you have someone who you did not become friends with instantly the first day. So you get to know this person throughout your journey, and checking up on them and trying to understand how their day is, what is really distressing them, and various things like that. Because the system is already set up. There's a winner and a loser. But at the end of the day, we want them to understand and have the confidence that whatever happens, whatever outcome that comes out of this, they need to understand who they are as individuals rather than the competition. At the end of the day, there's love after the competition. How do you balance that after the competition and then move on to the world? Because you need these people as friends if you're coming up with ideas, and they're probably potentially going to become your customers as well.
What happens right after the competition? How can they implement the skills and the knowledge that they learned into the outside world, into trying to get their project out there, despite the fact that there will only be one winner out of the 20 contestants?
That will depend on, as Kathy said, their interest. Are they interested in going forward with the incubator?
That cannot depend on us. It will depend on what each of them will have learned from here, and what she is taking home, and what she wanted to do before coming here, because there is a lot in life, but there is a lot can be explored. And this is a good opportunity. There are so many good opportunities out there. What we are giving to them is just it's like opening their eyes, and they can now fly by their own wings. And that's what we are trying to give to them, confidence. And that's it.
Another perspective that we could mention, but we have also mentioned over and over to the girls, that it doesn't yes, you can come up with an idea, but you can also be an entrepreneur in an organization. There are organizations that are out there that are rapidly hiring people who think like an entrepreneur, because they don't want to just let you go work and just sit and work and keep moving. It's called intrapreneurship within an organization. So it doesn't matter whether as a contestant, you can go on with the idea and keep struggling with it. If resources are not available to keep going with the idea, you can easily work with an organization to continue advancing your idea. And that means you are adding value to the organization, and you are also adding value to your name because you're the one who came up with it. So that's another avenue they can look at as they continue with this.
So as we wind up, you guys are going to be spending approximately a week with these 20 contestants. And at the end of the day, only one girl will emerge with the crown. However, the 19 other contestants have a project as well. What advice could you offer to them so that they do not lose hope and believe that this is the only way to release their project or their idea? What advice could you offer to the other contestants who will unfortunately not be able to take home the crown?
Yeah, so as I mentioned before, like our focus is also on the most innovative project. So maybe in the end it will be Miss Rwanda who had also the most innovative project. Maybe those will be two separate people. As I said, we really are happy to stay in touch with them. They can contact us anytime. For example, the South Africa project, why I am here in Rwanda, it will run for the next 3 years. So we are based at the University of Rwanda. We are a team of 5 people. Here on the ground, we are 3 people. And then in Koblenz in Germany, there are 4 of them. And one of them is a professor for entrepreneurship. So we really want to include them in our network. They can reach out to us anytime. And I think networking is such an important aspect. Many people often forget. They feel like now they've lost and what comes next. But they've already created a network. They've created a network with the other contestants. We hope they stay in touch with. They've created a network with us. Those 2 also entrepreneurs around me, they have another network they are happy to connect them with. It's the incubator we are currently building at the University of Rwanda. So we want to show them, as also Natasha said, there are opportunities out there. We want to show this all to them, and it's up to them to pick up the pieces they really need, especially when it comes to the network that is around them.
Totally, networking and them having the understanding that they can collaborate. If they feel within their projects they have things that they think they can push forward, they can collaborate together as the contestants without feeling that they lost in the process. So collaborating and pushing even one idea forward together is also an avenue for them, is the advice we can give them. Collaborate, 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 network with each other. At the end of the day, the system is set for us to have a winner and a loser, but you must understand not to lose yourself in the process and learn that you need these people as your friends out there, and they're the ones who are going to support you up to the end, whatever you want to see.
Is there any last words that you would like to say before we wind up?
For the people watching out there, I think it's fundamentally important to also understand, the public also influences the outcome to some extent when the voting opens and all that. And it's very important. I think we taught the girls today about sandwich feedback. There's always the tendency to use social media as a platform for vitriol and sending out bad information because just because you don't like a contestant doesn't mean you have to use that opportunity to say bad things about them. If you don't like them, well and good, support your contestant. And it's important to have the sandwich feedback and support the girls because they are at an emotional place right now, and everyone is at a place where sometimes they doubt themselves and they feel like I'm not good enough, and it's important to have that support network. They already have their support network, but as a public, it's important to also keep that in mind. You never know what is going on in people's heads. And to the contestants, as we have said over and over again, you all deserve to be here, and you worked so hard to be here, and whatever the outcome, the journey keeps on and life goes on.
Maybe one more thing, actually, what we've also realized, they have already this really stable fundament, I would say. It's already there, the foundation. So what we do is, like, as I said, we give them some more opportunities. They have to decide what they pick, but we are actually very positive about it. They are already at a very good stage, and maybe they are not going to be Miss Rwanda this year, but maybe next year. They keep trying. They can learn from their mistakes. But what we've seen so far, we are really inspired, and we see like 20 young, really motivated women who have ideas. We listen to their ideas, we give them some feedback, but in the end, everything is already there, which is really amazing to see, to be honest.
This is a message to the girls, to the contestants in Miss Rwanda. They're doing. You girls are doing an amazing job, and we are very proud of you because sometimes people will like go on internet and write things and it feels, it's a lot of pressure on you. And when you see like there are other people, other girls are being, voted and stuff, but you are not. But they are on a stage, they're on a good stage, and we are very proud of them. They have come along and they're here, and we are very proud of them. To Miss Rwanda, this is a good platform. that's it. That's just the message to the girls.
Thank you guys so much for being able to equip these young ladies and inspiring the young generation to be able to stand up for what they believe in as well as their projects and supporting the movement. Thank you. So that was a conversation that I was having with the public speakers, mainly behind Star Africa, and they are the ones here equipping the young ladies, the contestants, with the skills that they can be able to use in the finale as they present their projects, as well as outside their life in their normal day-to-day lives. Those are the ones, and we cannot wait to see the outcome in the end.